Okay, so this is my first time actually trying voiceover on iMovie. So welcome to my channel. This is Stacy, Stacy on a Mission. And as you can see, I am doing kind of my second actual true Hobonichi haul. I did my main haul, which was my very first video on this channel, and then I followed up with sharing with you guys the Hollyhocks cover that I got when I was starting to freak out that I wouldn't be able to get my hands on the little gifts cover. And I love that Hollyhocks cover, by the way. I'm so happy I have it. Like, there are times I even wonder if I love it more than the little gifts cover. Anyway, so, but the struggle is real, you know, watching the unboxing videos and seeing just in more detail some of the things that I passed up the first time around that I think I would really enjoy having and thought a lot about, and then also a couple of gifts that I really wanted to get my hands on. I decided to finally, I was curating my cart for over a month, and then I finally pulled the trigger on it because I had two items that I was ready to gift, one to my son and one to my mom. And so the reason why this one is a voiceover is because the box arrived, today's Tuesday, October 23rd. The box arrived on Friday. Yeah, on Friday. And Friday was absolute insanity. It was opening night for my son's show. And one of something in the box was something that I wanted to gift him as an opening night gift. And I had gotten, he was in Mean Girls, and I had gotten a Mean Girls sticker collection from the Coffee Monsters Co. So I was so excited. I got him the weeks, which I'll show later in the video. And I was so excited to kind of deck out his weeks with a couple of the Mean Girls stickers and write a note for him for opening night. And so I had to like break into the box really quick to just dig out that weeks. But I really went out of my way to not look at anything else because I wanted to do a real unboxing. But then I also needed to get my hands on something else in the box. I bought my mom a small drawer pouch in white with that beautiful red poppy because she had a knee replacement surgery yesterday, and I really wanted to get her a gift to just kind of make her feel good. And she loves to do hand lettering and watercolor and she's very, very, very crafty and artistic and talented. And so I thought she would enjoy having the drawer pouch for some of her favorite tools and stuff. So I also had to bust into it for that. So anyway, so I kind of broke in or whatever, and then I finally was ready to do an unboxing, and the circumstances were not such that I could just in a relaxed way, you know, talk while unboxing. So I just did this quick kind of video just to open things up and look through them myself, and so here we are. So as you can see, I opened the main box. You probably saw at the top that I pulled out some drawer pouches, and I put those to the side, and I'm going to show you at the end which ones I got and talk about this a little bit. In the meantime, I'm kind of going through the other things that I ordered. So these first things that I broke into are these Kita, if I'm saying that correctly, little kind of like washi strips. And they're really, really pretty. And so right now you can see me struggling pulling the backing off of one of them. And I laid it down in my new Hobonichi cousin, which I think will be appearing on screen shortly. There we go. So that's the same cousin that I swatched the Furunosuke pens on and swatched the Coffee Monsters Co. New Master Artist Collection. But look how pretty that is. And I just did one. I think maybe at the end of this video I'll go live, or maybe I'll just kind of do a whole separate video where I start to actually kind of look at everything that I acquired this year and look at it all together. But that day I just did a quick one. I haven't really broken into the other set, which really look pretty. As you can see, this one on top that has the blue and white flowers, it's kind of like a matchbox style. Once you open it, you kind of tuck it in. But the one behind is also really pretty and has some kind of foil on it, I believe. And I didn't even open the plastic package. So here you see I got the Aurora Duty pencil board for the A6. And I'm excited about that because I actually had forgotten to get my husband a pencil board for his 5-year Techo that I opened in my original unboxing. So I thought he would really enjoy the Aurora Duty pencil board for his 5-year journal. And then I also, because I got my son a weeks, decided to get an additional pencil board. I think that I'm probably going to end up taking this one and giving him the pencil board that I currently use in my weeks, which is the Garumpa's Kindergarten. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but it's really cute and playful. And even though it's juvenile, it's kind of like not too juvenile. It's just cute, and I just feel like that's just kind of a more fun vibe than, than the botanicals, which, he'll appreciate, but I just think the other one might be kind of more his speed. He's 15. He's not like a little kid, but, he's got a great sense of humor, and whatever, I think he'll enjoy that one. So this one is probably for me to keep. Here I didn't open the package. I'm just showing that I also grabbed the weekly supplement for 2024. I used the 2023 weekly supplement. I got it in the spring, so I have the spring edition, and I use that really as a habit tracker. I got the idea from Moonlit Planning of how she uses it, and I need to kind of reassess which habits I'm going to track for 2024. I love it as a habit tracker. It's actually not so much tracking habits as it is tracking data. I'm tracking the number of steps I take every day, and I'm tracking my weight every day. I put in there like whether I'm taking my vitamins and stuff every day, but like it's literally made no difference as to whether I take them. So it's not really establishing a habit. It's just more like I'm failing taking them. I just showed the Hobonichi papers in the little gifts pattern, which I bought one of those in my initial haul, and I've been using it so much. It's so handy to have at school anytime I need just to like jot a quick note. So I'm using it all the time, and so I was like, I'm going to go through these fast. So I decided it would be super helpful to just have another, and they're so affordable when you order them directly from Hobonichi. And when I realized they still had the Aurora Duty Hobonichi papers as well, I decided to add that. And I'm using these all the time. So I'm thinking maybe I'll leave one of them at home and then bring the second new one to school. But I use them a lot more at school than at home. But they are great. And I love the quality of the paper. I just remember, when I first heard about them, people being like, well, it's not Tomoe River paper, but it's still really nice. To me, it's not a negative that it's not Tomoe River. I like that there's a little bit more substance to it, but it's just so smooth. It's a great paper. It's great for little notes. So that's the A6 memo pads. A5 memo pads. And I'm showing you two come in a pack. I use those a lot this year. I've completely filled one up, and I'm working on the second one. I keep one in my cover with my cousin. So I got two notebooks in the A5, one in the kind of just the standard mustard yellow, and then one in the botanical. And I don't know why, for the life of me, I'm blanking on the artist, Makino. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't remember it right now. Anyway, I really think the botanicals is pretty, and I thought there have been several times where I've just thought, gosh, it would be so great to just have like a legit notebook in Tomoe River paper. And I couldn't believe that I like forgot to order one the first time around. So this time around I was like, okay, I'm getting two. And I'm totally hesitant to start in on either one because I have multiple ideas for what I want to use them for. And so I don't want to start in on one and then decide that another one of my ideas would have been a better use. So I'm still kind of marinating on that. One of the ideas is I really just want a memory keeping book that's just more like a dedicated scrapbook. And I've been scrapbooking my son's shows for a little bit, and I'm really, really, really behind. But part of the reason why it's so overwhelming and I'm behind is because I'm working in two different scrapbooks. One is like a giant scrapbook, like, the kind you would get at, Michael's. I think I got it at Michael's years ago. And each page goes into a sheet protector, and it's just really overwhelming. And I can't do, because it goes into the sheet protector, like I can't do any kind of like tip-ins or things that flip up and out, and I can't peekaboo pouches or peekaboo pockets or whatever they call them. So it's kind of overwhelming to be in that book. And then I have another scrapbook I'm working on for him that's just dedicated to specifically like camp and the shows he does at camp. And I wanted a place where it's just way more accessible and easy to just, like he just finished a show this weekend. He's got another show that opens in 11 days. And, we've got the tickets, the playbills, like, the graphics, promoting the show and all kinds of things like that. And I just want something that's like easy and accessible. And I thought, maybe just getting a notebook would be plus it's a more manageable size. But I'm trying to decide, do I do that on one of these notebooks or do I do it in the day free? So this is my first time ever getting a day free. And I've been thinking that might be a better place to do it because then I can use the calendar pages to actually show like when all of his rehearsals, like everything related to his shows, like when auditions were, when the rehearsals were, when Tech Week was, when the actual shows were. So he can just kind of at a glance look at his year in theater. and you know, and then use the notebook pages to actually like kind of do the scrapbooking. I almost think that as I'm saying this, I'm convincing myself that the Day Free is the place I want to do this. Of course, the only issue is it doesn't start until 2024. Well, I think technically I just showed you in the video as I'm turning the page. It goes all the way up to March of 2025, but I think the first month was December of 2023. You know, and obviously Mean Girls was in October, and the next show is Spring Awakening. That's in November, and then he's in West Side Story in December. This kid is crazy. He's so busy. He's at rehearsal right now, actually, until 9:30 at night. So what am I pointing out there? Oh, I'm pointing out the page numbers there. So I'm showing that right there we've got the first 2 pages of the notes pages, and then it goes up to page, I believe it's 171. I think that's what that says, 171. So, you know, maybe I'll just start with the most recent show, Mean Girls, and even though it's not 2024 yet, put it in there just to kind of kick things off and get things moving. Yeah, I think maybe I'll just do that because I really like the idea of using the Day Free for this purpose. Maybe I could just like tip in like 2 months and, you know, I don't know. So we'll see, but I'm really happy to have those 2 additional notebooks because, like I said, I have a lot of ideas. Just we'll see where we settle. So I got another packet of those little kind of notepads, and it's the YouTuber. I think it's like Tiny Treasures or I think it's just Tiny Treasure, something like that. She's been a Hobonichi user for like 10 years, and she did this phenomenal like video series about, you know, all things Hobonichi and what things she'd buy again over and over and what things, you know, she wouldn't. And I never knew about those little kind of memo pads. She pointed them out, and I thought, man, those are handy. And they have been. I've been using one of those little pads a lot. So I think there's a long pause right here because I'm showing the pens, and that made me think, ooh, I should go grab the weeks that I got my son. Yep, sure enough. So the reason I got 2 pens in this order are because I got the Day Free, which comes with a pen, and then this is the other weeks that I just absolutely fell in love with. I got the Yumi Kitagishi for myself. This was my second choice. I just think the art on the front and back is so charming and just clever and creative and cute and, I don't know, different. And the texture of this week's was unexpected. I thought it was going to be more like kind of smooth and like glossy, but it is not. It's almost like fabric-y. So that's the weeks that I gave my son, and I'm going to, you know, get it populated for him with a lot of his important dates, and then we'll see. He's 15, he's digital, so everything is in the phone. So he's really resistant to using a paper planner, but I'm trying to, I know it also just helps him to be able to visualize. So I'm going to try to just get him to forget about using it as a planner, but just know that he just always has a notebook on him. So if he ever has to take a note about anything, he's just always got notebook paper, because that's, you know, the week says all the notes pages. And if I could just get him in the habit of just using it for that, that would be a great start. Okay, so we're moving on to the drawer pouches. So I got 3 drawer pouches. This is the drawer pouch in the pocket size in the Aurora Duty, and I just love it. I think it's adorable. I love the shade of the blue interior. It's really, really pretty. Looks like a satin blue. And I have to say, it's so hard to tell, no matter how many videos I watch on the drawer pouches, I still feel like it's just hard to get a sense of how much they actually hold. Like, I've watched several videos where people just gush about how much the pocket holds. And then I got it, and I do love it, and I've already put it to use. I filmed this video yesterday morning before leaving for the hospital to hang out there, since my mom was in surgery for a knee. And so it was yesterday. So I've been using it for the last, 30 hours. And I love it. It's fitting, my cards, and what else? I've got some mints in there. I've got ponytail holder. What else? I've got a couple other things. But like, I tried to put a lipstick, and it was just way too bulky. So I don't know. Like, I just think from the videos online, it made it seem like it was going to fit like a whole bunch of stuff. Somebody did a video, and I was watching it, where they're using it for like small stationery, and they have a small fountain pen and stuff. I don't know. It just really bulks up. So we'll see. I do find it really handy though. Okay, so this is the drawer pouch in small. And this is the one that I just knew I had to get my mom. It's so pretty. And of course, I had to get one for myself too. I love it. So I bought 2 of these, one for me and one for her. And that's one of the reasons I had to break into the box, you know, promptly so I could get hers out to gift it to her before surgery. I just wanted her to have a kind of a special treat. So this is the small drawer pouch. And this also I found kind of really challenging to really get a real sense of how much it actually fit from watching videos. And so I did start to put stuff in it today, and you know, I'm kind of seeing how I like it, but I think maybe I'll do a video where I just show kind of what I put in, and but it's really, really pretty, and I do love that it folds up nice and flat. If you're a Tombow marker user, it does not fit on the Tombow markers, the Tombow brush pens, you know, the regular, you know, double-ended brush pens. It does fit, you know, like the Fudonosuke ones. I see some people have brush pens like the Zig brush pens or Myliner brush pens that do fit in there. The Tombows don't, though. But it's really, really pretty, and I like that it's nice and compact. And it does fit quite a few things. It was just kind of, I don't know, like I felt like from some of the videos it was going to fit more. I'm not sure. Like, for example, I thought I was going to be able to put in like my whiteout, you know, like my correction tape and maybe an adhesive, like a glue runner, and I don't know, it kind of makes it like super bulky and doesn't really seem to have like a set place to go. So we'll see. All right, and then this is the drawer pouch Ane, which in Japanese I have learned means big sister. And this is the Liberty Fabrics Decadent Blooms design. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's got just a gorgeous feel. That Liberty fabric, it's just a beautiful, beautiful feel. I love that it's a nice light colored interior to make it easy to find things. I have not started putting things into this yet, but I'm excited to do that. Maybe that's something I'll do on video. But I was trying to kind of go through and count pockets. It has a ton of pockets. So I am thinking of this for stationery supplies, and I'm actually leaning toward, I currently have my Hobonichi Weeks in one of these zipper covers, just the black plain like note or note or whatever zipper cover that says handwrite on front. And I've been using that as my wallet. But I'm going to be traveling a little bit. I'm going on kind of 2 week-long trips in November. And so I'm thinking a lot about travel and how I want things to work. And that zipper cover as my wallet, it's, you know, it's pretty big and bulky to have that as my wallet everywhere I go. And so I'm considering taking my weeks out of that, putting it into here so that I can have my planner with me and have, you know, the different supplies that I am going to want to use to do some memory keeping and journaling on the trips, but just use the little, the pocket size drawer pouch in the Aurora Duty as like my wallet so that I can easily, you know, pop that in and out of different bags and not have like a big bulky wallet. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. I was just kind of testing out what could fit in there size-wise, and and showing that an A5 notebook does not fit in the drawer pouch on A. So I wasn't expecting it to fit, but I just thought that would be helpful just to kind of see. I don't think that I had an A6 within reach at the time that I filmed this, but I do believe an A6 does fit in the Ane. I will confirm that, but I'm fairly certain it does. And now I'm just kind of showing the comparison of sizes between the pocket, the small, and the Ane drawer pouches. So that is everything for this haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I am so excited for everything I got and don't have any plans on getting anything else at all. But this has been just an awesome launch. I'm super ready for 2024. 24 is my favorite number. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you got, if you have any questions, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.